So here's the Spyderco Mule in PMA11 with Halpern 3D contoured scales. This is a 20CV mule. What's not available anymore, with the flat Halpern scales. We're going to show these knives today, and I'm going to give you some links and also talk about which versions are still available, a little bit about the program, and why these are such good options for anything from you wanting to make your own custom handles, scales. You know, this is the ultimate in customization. The different steels and, you know, the availability of really good cutting geometry in a small fixed blade. So the ones that are still available on the Spyderco side is the PMA11, and that's Carpenter's version of K294, which is Bowler, and CPM10V, which is Crucible. The Damasteel RWL34, which is a powdered version very similar to CPM154 and Hitachi ATS34. Carpenter CTS B70B, which is a powdered metallurgy 440C, and then a Carpenter PD1 number 1, which is very similar to Crewwear. And all of these are $69.99 except for the CTS B70B, which is $79.99 on the Spyderco site. The Boltaron Sheath that you're going to see here, they're out of stock, but they're $29.99 on the site, Spyderco site. And Boltaron is just a fancy Kydex, a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit stronger, thicker. It does come with a G CLIP. The Halpern scales, the flat, are $33, and the 3D contoured, there's a few options in colors, are $50. In each one of those, flat and 3D, there are carbon fiber available that, for substantial more. And it's $10 for shipping in the United States on whatever your order is directly from Halpern. So the Mule Team project was another one of Spyderco's, very unique to their company. They bring a lot of different types of steels to the market, and what they do with the mules is they test them, and they were offering these for sale to the consumer, which without these scales. So the actual $69, it comes without the scales on there. You have to buy those separate, just to point that out. So you can get anywhere. They've done, I think, 24 to 26 of them, from anywhere from S90V to Maximate, to the PD1 Crewwear. I mean, everything. I think any steel that Spyderco's put out in the last 10 years, they had a mule, including CPM D2, I think, LC200N. What attracted me to the knife is I'm into the smaller fixed blades, and it's just a great shape. This steel right here, this is 10V. I mean, basically it's, Carpenter's version of 10V. It's a tool steel, and this is an unbelievably tough fixed blade. You know, one of the best steels around for 69 bucks. Plus, you know, obviously you buy the scales, so you know, $110, $120 worth of sheath. You got yourself almost a custom piece in some of the best steel around. And these have been proven. I mean, there's tons of videos out there that these are hardened correctly. So I'll show this one here. This is the 20CV, which is the same as CTS 204P and M390 from Bowler. These aren't available anymore. And this is the flat scales. Still comfortable. Ergonomics are good. What I plan to do is buy a few more of the blanks that are available in either the PD1 or the A11. And then, you know, I want to make my own scales. I got some material through Texas Knife Supply or Jantz. So I'll link these in to the video, you know, in links of which are available. I think there's 5. And Spyderco is not going to do this anymore. They're going to come out with some type of different mule program, if at all. I think they were losing money on them, you know, so they discontinued them. So here's the standard sheath that comes with it. And when you order it, you either order it with the 3D contoured or the flat. And the G clip can be worn vertically or horizontally. And then what I did with this one to make it a slimmer carry is I forget the name of this. I think it's a quick inside the waistband. You can see I just added it, and this is really very slim appendix carry on the belt. You can't even tell it's there with a shirt over the top. Great retention, very well made. To give you an idea of the size of these, here's your PM2. So get these while you can. It's, in my opinion, a fantastic deal for what you're getting. And then you could either make your own scales or get whatever the different colors or material options from Halpern Titanium. The Spyderco Mule program with the Boltaron Sheath and Halpern scales.